keyboard has only just started working. Hey, Footsie. Good to see you. What the fuck? That's new. Hey, this is... What are these shoes? It's just so metal. Hey, Maddie. Bit intense labs. This is so silly, I love it. Oh, oh. Supposed to go up? Oh no. Hey, a door. The doors are working. It's not playing this song. Oh no. What band is this? I don't know anything about metal. Have your friend back. Poets of the Fall. This is awesome. This is not where I saw this going. This is so trippy! Jesus Christ. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Perspective changes I need to handle slowly. Whew. In game lore, they're literally possibly manifestations of Norse gods because this world is kind of messed up. Ugh. You've since gone back just to replay this part since you completed a nice live. This is nuts, what the fuck? Hey, Stunner! This is so metal. Oh, trippy. Hi! Okay, never mind. I actually played through this part muted, so I had no idea I played a song the whole time. Sir? Lamp! Oh, I missed my lamp shot. ball of healing go? No. Trooper Captain. Control. No. Bad. I don't want shit at you. It apparently is, Corpse. Oh, hi. You came from... Oh, this is just like a little side hallway. Can we, like, climb? How high can we get up to these? Or are they too high? Too high. I'm in Sweet. There's like secrets up there or something. Breaking is a nice mod. Max Payne and Alan Wake game's nice. Cool. Fun. Ah! That was a bit much, sir. Okay, it got spookier. Oh god. Don't spook me out like that, game. We were having such a good time. Don't be sorry, be better. No. Debated. We're descending. To the beat. Oh. Ah! Super tripped me out. Yeah, I was like, oh god, oh god. Yo, rude. Lamp. Couch. Oh. No. Like, you gotta work on your anime attack couch just isn't very good. I'm doing my best, okay? Couch! Lamp! Oh shit. I came from there, right? Oh no, okay. It's not letting me go over there. I thought I came from here. Nope. We did it! That was awesome. That was so fucking great.
That was awesome.
We took control! Ah! Ah! Runs over. That's it.
Projector.
No point playing the rest now.
The expedition into Slinescape 36. What
Oh
Darwin
my goodness,
brought
so
back
that was so much fun.
changed everything.
The rum ended here, does that mean Sarah would beat demonic on the board? Yes. That segment is amazing, very much appreciated when devs take some time to make and share some art for the sake of art. Heck yeah. Alright, we have progressed. Right, slide projector. That was our entire thing that we're going after. I had to wait for Ashtray to be done, or that would have gotten lost in the chaos. Has anyone else seen that janitor mopping up around here? Isn't this a restricted access area? Who gave him permission to come here? And how the fuck did he get through the maze? Ashtray and cigarette. The object is a steel ashtray with a maze engraved on the bottom. An ever-burning cigarette rests in it. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to create a maze of shifting corridors without adjusting the dimensions of the space around it. This maze forms wherever the object is placed. Only the binder can navigate the maze, though they may allow others through. The object is currently bound to Director Trench. Thank you, Painted. The object was discovered at Butt by a team of rangers sent to a care facility for the elderly that had become the center of numerous missing persons reports. Local authorities also disappeared inside after responding to reports. Agent Butt discovered the object in a butt, which indicates it was the source of the disappearances. The whereabouts of the missing persons are still unknown, though they are presumed to be lost in the maze. Lost in the maze. Where's my remote control? Can I have a control?
Yeah, you want me
I
here.
mean, I'm assuming they'll
Finding
give
the
me
projector was how this all
control
began.
point.
What started in ordinary
Yeah,
ends
this is a
here.
control point.
You, me.
Yeah, I
them.
have, because
We've all
through
come
Plus
closer.
you got everything, right? I'm pretty sure. Me too, Elkie. Yeah, so I have everything that was attached to Plus. To all Dimensional Research staff, I've heard that numerous people have been complaining about the sand piled up around Dimensional Research. This sand is precious. Maddie? Precious research material from a foreign dimension and will be examined more thoroughly when I have the time. If you attempt to clean or dispose of this sand, I will bar you from any future research endeavor. You will spend the rest of your career licking envelopes in a cubicle, staring at a cat poster. Do not touch my sand. It's the something or other edition that has all the DLC included. Good to know. The something or other. Such sand. Just for Maddie. Don't touch Maddie's sand, exactly. Don't eat Maddie's sand either.
There was a doorway here. To where Dylan and I went, where the projector took us, where we met you. The
Oh God,
bureau
what am I
opened
explaining?
The same door here, but there's just an echo now. Are you close? Just on the other side?
You want me to explain sand? I don't actually think sand has been done. Hey, Abe. Not getting those points back. I don't know where to start with sand. I actually have no idea where to start with sand. Lots of broken rocks. You might be onto something. So, Maddie eats sand. The end. Rocks broke. Image result for sand explanation. Sand is a granular material composed of finely divided rock and mineral parts. Sand has various compositions. Oh my goodness, Nico. Also, hi, Nico. Ricky, thank you for the hydration check. During one of Bree's streams, they were talking about our fave candy bars. It came to light that Maddie's favorite candy bar was sand. I think that was worth the 10K. I chose not to save for a hat. Never again. Hey, welcome back, Uktu. Yeah, well, the run died, so we're playing Control. You'd think I'd be sorry, but I'm not. Yes, that was actually the explanation. That's what I'm going with. Oh, okay. Hi. Alright, thank you for the alert, Gabe. Or we could all just go tell Manny to pound sand. I like the way you say. Spooky.
The projector's not here. Moved again. What did Darling do with it?
What did Darling do?
I've got to find out.
Wasn't it worth it? I think it was worth it. Now, who's locked in here with me? Hey, Crush. We need to turn Miko pets off.
And the number 36. The topography of Slidescape 36 bears deep wade marks. On the slide and in the distance, there's a formation of 5 pillars like crude,
For Manny later,
outstretched
okay. I'll pet
fingers.
Miko later for Manny.
There were casualties on our first expedition. Communication is an issue. There is no sound there, as if you've gone deaf. And radios don't work.
Because you abuse your
Correction,
power.
resonance from an unknown source in part within the range of audible frequency. It acts in unpredictable ways, causing feedback loops that can tear you apart. Trench insists he heard something else. It made his ears bleed. Our equipment found no evidence of anything beyond the primary resonance. Trench's medical tests show nothing amiss.
Bring, bring, bring. Darling something.
The projected image from each slide is a physical portal into another dimension. Only one slide remains. Dylan's sister burned the rest in ordinary before we could intercept.
Thanks for the alert,
The text on
Ricky.
it, color slide film, this side towards screen, and the number 36. The topography of Slidescape 36 bears deep wade marks. On the slide and in the
Hey,
distance,
Santi.
there's a formation of 5 pillars like crude, outstretched fingers. There were casualties on our first expedition. Communication is an issue. There is no sound there, as if you've gone deaf. And radios don't work. Correction, resonance from an unknown source in part within the range of audible frequency. It acts in unpredictable ways, causing
Thanks for the hydration
feedback
tech,
loops
Jeffrey.
that can tear you apart. Trench insists he heard something else. It made his ears bleed. Our equipment found no evidence of anything beyond the primary resonance. Trench's medical tests show nothing amiss.
Doing well. How are you? Yeah, ears bleeding. Nothing.
The projected image from each slide is a physical portal into another dimension. Only one slide
Really?
remains. Dylan's sister burned the rest in ordinary before we could intercept. The text on it, color slide film, this side towards
It's
screen.
so good, Ubtu.
And the
It's
number
such a good
36.
game.
The topography of Slidescape 36 bears deep wave marks.
Thank you, Millie.
On the slide and in the distance, there's a formation of 5 pillars like crude bone stretched.
Supposed to be like some kind of shortcut. Oh, this was the elevator that I couldn't get before. Top 3 game for you, honestly, might even be number 1. Nice. Yeah, it's I knew it was gonna be good, but I didn't realize how much I was actually going to like it. Only second to the KFC dating simulator game. That tracks. Obviously. Hedron and the Hedron residents are arguably the greatest assets this Bureau has ever possessed. The security of Hedron is unspeakably vital, which is why we have butt from the majority of Bureau employees. This report details the containment procedures required for the Hedron containment chamber, including details on the butt being pumped into the containment cell, mechanical upkeep of the resident siphons, and the arrangement of the acoustic pillars to dampen or amplify the sonic range of the chamber. Note, for more information, yada 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 yada. Of course you could be a nerd. You can be a nerd for as many seconds as you please. Well painted. You're fine. Alright, these puzzle things. Hi, Rob. You missed it, Rob. Hey, Eric. How are you? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. This came very quiet compared to the game now. Am I actually? Should I increase my own volume? We did it though, Rob. We pretzeled.
Expedition 3.
Oh, I did it. Okay.
We
Just stumbled my way
located
into
the
that
source of the
solution.
resonance
You'll be able
in
to watch the VOD
Slidescape
and it will go on
36.
my YouTube.
It is
It was an awesome
entity,
time though, Rob. It was
a
so much
living
fun.
organism of a considerable mass. I've named it Hedron based on its physical shape.
Hedron.
We built a
Was
container
that-
for it.
You? Did he bring you here? Is that why you brought me here? You're here.
The game
You're
audio,
here.
specifically when there is music,
They have
is
you.
loud compared to
I remember her from Ordinary.
No worries, Eric. I appreciate you stopping in. Yeah,
I'd
normally
never
I
see you
run
again.
Grounded Permadeath for The Last of Us
Hang
Part
on,
2.
I'm coming.
But my run died earlier today for Kill All No Guns, so I am instead playing Control, which is the variety game that I'm working my way through periodically on stream. Hi, Nabil. I'm good. How are you? I thought it was Hedron. Hedron? What the
Dr.
fuck?
Casper, darling,
Okay, in terms of audio, we can certainly adjust stuff. So music volume, I guess? Reduce music? Try like 75 or something? See how that goes?
It's not the end. But after this, I won't. I exposed myself to Hedron resonance fully. It is.
How did she get down
I've seen.
This place is so trippy. It's so spooky. The slide projector only works with slide 36. Logically, this means the slide itself is a part of the object of power, or a distinct altered item. But of course I had to make sure no other slides worked. I had to try. I thought maybe emotion had something to do with it. Connection. History. Love. I brought in my parents' old slides, birthday parties, vacations to Niagara Falls, my first day of high school, that kind of thing. There were 2 boxes worth. I had to dig around the garage for an hour to find them. Never once thought of looking at them since they passed. I tried them all. I waited until all the staff left for the night. I stayed up in that booth for hours trying every one. Projector off, slide out, slide in, projector on. Nothing happens. Projector off, slide out, slide in, projector on. Nothing happens. Love wasn't the common factor. There's no correlation that I can see. Maybe the slide itself is the object of power. Maybe the projector's just an accessory. Maybe it doesn't matter. Why'd that fucking kid have to burn the other slides? 2 boxes. I feel so weird. It feels so weird to me seeing you just walk around when I'm used to speedrun. Yeah, I can imagine. Maybe that person didn't have enough love to trigger it in his old family photos. Tuffy, you are mean today. You are mean. How do I get into the
It's another source
Hedron
of resonance.
chamber?
Trench was exposed to the sun. It will now spread.
Oh, because it's like been opened, so I guess I go back where I came from. And now that door will be open or something. Yep. Sand.
Through here? You are coming through so strong. Darling used this HRA to lock the door. I have to rip it off to get in. Are you sure? Okay, I'll be there. Hang on.
Somewhere in the sands of time.
Hi. I made it.
Looks like we made it. Look how far we've come,
The hole in your
baby.
room is a hole in you. You gave it, we let you into the hole in you! You have only standing here, the only child, a copy of a copy of a copy!
No. Why did you... This was a mistake.
This doesn't look good. Here together now. Great baseball pitcher. This is my body. My friend. Friend! Entire thing again. This is why I don't levitate in the middle of fights. I thought about it and I was like, when I was falling, I was like, oh god, I hope that I'm actually on the surface. Butt nuggets! Soft checkpoint? So like it's open. This doesn't look open to me. Oh, it's behind me. I'm silly. Can't see him being too interested in not glitches runs. Just you being selfish, fair enough, Rob. Just wanting more control.
Go to hell!
Yeah, I don't like glitch runs. Oh, camera? For myself, like they're not what interests me. A lot of going through walls. Yep. Nope. Not my thing. Nice dish work. Thank you. Excellent, chef. I'm thinking of opening up a satellite. So bad. So horrible. Less property damage.
Get the fuck away!
Oh, you're talking to Sarah. It's okay. Ha! Right? Okay, it's gonna spawn. I feel like enemies are gonna spawn. Yep. I just have so much cover right now. Satellite dish. I don't remember how to crouch. Okay, we have lots of satellites. No, no more enemies. Go for that satellite dish. Junior supervisor. I like it. Hi! Hi! I see your... Friend? Friend in a chair. Chair friend. Summer spiky blobs, true. I discovered that. Oh, thanks, Rob. Appreciate that. I do feel like the combat, it flows pretty naturally for me. So I think that helps. Like if it was just shooting, I would struggle, but I think like combining the throwing shit plus shooting. You should like run it. My first speed run is going to be for TLOU 2. If I end up with more of a speedrun bug, then I will certainly look at other games. But I have many goals for TLOU 2 first.
Poster comes down and there's nothing there. It's just the cell. And death. I was wrong. There was never anything there. Hello? Polaris, are you there?
It wasn't an objective, but it's very
Let me sleep. Please. I just want to sleep. Now, let me sleep.
You are worn through time, the thunder song distorts you. Happiness comes. Light pearls reveal.
Hey, Antho. That was the end of the game? Oh my goodness, the credits. Boy, was I not anticipating that being the end. Okay, no, this isn't the end. This is clearly not the actual end. Did you enjoy the tutorial? Hey, FX. Well, I missed the opportunity to read the credits. This is 100% the end. I saw the word orange. Alright.
Federal Bureau of Control, how may I help you?
I need those field reports typed up and in management's hands first thing
The
tomorrow.
Bureau's the best at what it does. Protecting everyday Americans from foreign threats.
There's the new girl, standing around daydreaming when she should be getting work done. Who the hell does she think she is? The director?
What is happening? Tidy up the coffee cups. Alright, our paranatural abilities. Deliver mail have evolved. Scan the forms. Jesse, you're looking a little gray. No plants. We didn't talk to the plants. Intern simulator. Congrats, you're an intern at the office. Yay! I'm so confused. Who's giving these orders, Painted?
You're late.
I am so sorry.
She's very gray.
You're here.
Mail time!
You're dismissed.
No problem.
Oh, we're so good at our job. Let us go. This is the best game. Death Stranding, but in an office delivering mail. Oh, we can't dash.
Let me know if you need anything else.
Delivering mail. We're so good at our job.
Thank you.
Look
Thank
at
you.
us go.
Don't let it go to your head.
My pleasure.
You say you found Death Stranding boring? Love Death Stranding.
Fine. Get out of here.
Glad to be of assistance.
We delivered all the mail, maybe.
Yes.
Time is money.
I am so sorry.
No,
Lovely.
you're here. No, not today. Our research project has overseen. Yes, top secret stuff.
I honestly love games that like have
Strictly
like
classified.
diminutive tasks like this.
Yes.
You are bored.
Did you see him sing karaoke?
No, I lived for Death Stranding. I had so much fun in that game. Game
Don't
world.
remind me. We have this new office girl, and I honestly don't know how she got the job. No experience. Every little thing needs to be explained. Yes. She was a maintenance girl. Yes, really.
But I need to.
Yeah.
I need to clean up the coffee cups.
Got all day.
I'll
Joe.
take care of it.
Understandable. Appreciate that. Okay, first set of coffee cups.
You forgot something.
There's more mail.
I'm sorry.
There's more mail to deliver. Intern's work is never done.
Thank you for giving me a chance.
You have a take-home open note test. Oh, really? This game teaches you a lot about psychology.
Glad to be of assistance.
Whatever, Greg.
You can't find good help.
I will have done it right away.
No, I don't want that. I have other things to do first. You're on your 4th playthrough of Death Stranding. Sheesh. It's neat seeing the office, like, as an office. Why is this the coffee cup table? I haven't taken any, but I'm super privileged. Ask me anything. Number of likes I've gotten for rebuilding roads in Death Stranding like exploded after the director's cut update. Oh, nice. Yeah, I still haven't updated it. I'm waiting until the trophy contest that I'm in actually starts. Because I want the points from it. It looks like you can just keep doing these forever. It's a trophy contest through True Trophies. It's based on difference, so trophy point difference. So part of how True Trophies functions is there's a True Trophy score, which is trying to take into account how difficult a trophy actually is by measuring how many people have the trophy versus how many people actually have the game. And so this contest is measuring difference in terms of trophies, so that literal like subtraction. And so Brad, myself, and Keith were in it last year. Brad won the individual competition, and our team won the overall competition. And so it's going to be starting again soon. Yeah, so plats are obviously very highly valued, but like platinums, like there are some platinums that don't have that high of a difference, so they don't score very much.
It's on the desk.
I'll take care of it.
All right. The nerve. Deliver the director's mail. Director. Is it me? Or is it Dylan? It's gonna be Dylan. You guys haven't met Brad, sort of, but Brad is a monster and has been prepping for ages. He's fantastic at games and brain stuff. Yeah, so Brad and Keith have literally been amassing, like, trophies to pop during the contest. And they've been doing it effectively since the last contest ended.
Are you sure you are not lost? Maybe you can find
and, like,
yourself
really
in the
difficult
director's
platinums as well.
office.
Like, Brad has Super Meat Boy banked, so we're calling it banked.
Oh, great. I was just waiting
Oh,
for
it's
my
just
mail.
Okay.
Just
Thought it might be fake.
please, take the outgoing mail as well. Thank you. Very good.
So needy.
What is happening?
Oh.
I don't like this. No, this isn't me. I'm not me. I can't. Why can't I feel you? Oh, I've forgotten something. I can't think. Oh, I'm lost.
No, I don't remember
Where
that,
are
Greg.
you? I can't feel anything. I don't want to be alone here.
Take control.
Where am I? What is this? I want it end. Wake up, please. I want to go home.
Time is money.
You forgot something.
Oh, have you seen him? Mr. Faden, the new director?
Miss the ashtray maze. I had so much fun with that, Nico. Hi.
The director is
Yeah, it was an absolute blast, Nico. So much fun.
You should keep trying. You are getting closer.
I need to go inside. I need to keep moving.
Who is it? What do you want? Go away.
No, Trench.
Don't bother me.
Ati, he won't let me in the door. Ati, he won't open the door. Ati doesn't respond to my whining. God, this has gotten weird.
You can't find good help these days.
Maybe you should go back to the planting tobacco at Mount, tidying the coffee cup. Yay, Hamilton reference. Do I have to do the coffee?
It's on the desk.
Get moving!
Do I have to do this again to like generate the mail?
It's short. We'll deal with it.
Hi Dylan!
To say it out loud.
How's it
Now
going?
it's actually
You're really creepy, by the way.
the director is crazy. Insane. Doesn't she know how dangerous the old director is? He's unstable. It's tearing her apart.
Yeah, Dylan just supervising.
We've been invaded. I must act. I have a plan. An answer. I'll take the slide projector to the nostalgia department. I'll turn it on. I'll bring the hiss in. I'll fix this.
What?
I can hear them plotting against me. We've been invaded, corrupted. I've lost Darlin. He was the first to go. He's been
Lost
exposed
Darling.
to Hedron's resonance. It controls him now. It controls everyone who wears the amplifier device. I ordered them
Oh,
not to
shit.
use the damn things. They didn't listen. Hedron corrupted the Bureau. They'll never be people again. They're either dead or they're monsters. I'll stop them. I have a secret ally.
Secret
The nostalgia
ally.
department. I have my own slide for the projector. I took it. A memento. In ordinary. After the girl burned them. It's burnt, but it'll work.
That'll work.
The hiss will save us all. I lost my train of thought. It's confused. Like, somebody switching channels too fast. But I see so much, but it's too fast. On the expedition through the slide, something got into my ear, and it hurt at first. But then it didn't. started as a distant whisper, like something you hear in a dream. Like a faraway voice calling you to wake up. I'd open my eyes with those.
All right,
those
take
words
care, Abe.
still on
Thanks
my
for
lips.
stopping in.
See, in the dream, they had made perfect sense, but awake, they're like a foreign language, already forgotten. Then the sense of loss hits,
This is quite the
like losing a child,
soliloquy here.
like losing yourself. You see, I was being taught a song, a poem,
Well, I guess Jesse's here.
prayer.
It's a monologue.
That would light up my world and make me break through,
Forever?
make all this
Is it worth
pain
like listening to?
worth it. Something once lost was found.
Hi,
and
Chuck.
it made a home in me. A spring with, like, waves, carving, and making me see. And it grew until it filled me.
This is too
And I
interesting. He just
recede
talks like
deeper
this
into
in code,
myself.
okay.
And
Alright,
into
good
this
night,
office,
Sam. Thanks for
locked
hanging out
in
for 30 minutes.
This
Okay.
oldest
All
house,
right.
which is my
I won't let them win. That's how it happened. The Hiss got Trench first. He turned on the projector. He let them in. I have to remember the Hiss. The Hiss is the enemy. This is all inside my head. The Hiss burrowing in. I'm trapped in here. They're taking over. None of this is real.
Oh, I don't have to do the coffee cups. Just mail. Part of the experience is figuring that out organically, though, I think. And it's okay.
I will fight this. I will find a way to push them
Okay with
out.
being told that he was going to keep going on like that for a long time. I assumed it was going to start repeating. It never did.
Welcome back. I knew I chose a good assistant.
I need my gun.
Dude, my gun. I don't have a sense of that, to be honest.
You are a worm through time. The thunder soul scorch you.
I know what I must do.
15 hours?
Start at the beginning. I should have seen it earlier. This is my mess to clean up. My fight. No one else's. I am the director.
Hello, this is Dr. Casper Darling. I have a classified message for the director of the Federal Bureau of Control. I have sad news. Hedron is gone now, but it was not a source. It was a catalyst. Do you understand? You must go to my office. The Endgame.
The Endgame?
It will be revealed.
Meta? The Endgame will be revealed? Avengers? Alright, we're still in Greyland, Greylandia. I do think that for future reference, estimating how much time I have left in the game is a little bit of a spoiler. So... yeah, I found one outfit, Rob. Good, we can go in the bathroom. It's okay, Nico. You didn't... literally, my own mod asked. So... you don't have anything to be apologized for, Nico. My own freaking moderator asked. Yeah, Greg debated you. Entrapment, exactly. Greg. Nah, I'm pretty sure it's still Tuffy's fault somehow. If I was to guess. Oh. Light switch.
Dead. I can't feel you. I can't. This is what Dylan wanted all along. But there's something. I can feel it, but I don't know what. The motel is a place of power, of change, a place to pass through, connecting everything. This is a dream inside my head.
You actually asked Greg to ask in chat how much longer we had. No door opened when I hit the bell. Oh.
Really?
But she turned up just the same. There was a knock on the door, a thump on the floor, and the party turned insane as she called out her name. And she walked in looking like dynamite. She said, now come along and boogaloo through the night. And by the way she's
things I would predict were in this room. Oh my god.
This is so weird.
You don't say.
But it is my head. You're such a weirdo,
Records,
Jesse.
yeah. It's so good, Soma.
Grow brighter. Around one constant. They revolve. Hedron is dead, but you're alive here in me. Maybe Hedron put you in our heads when we met her. Maybe you were always there, and she was just trying to teach me how to trigger you. Maybe I'll never understand. Maybe I don't need to. Trench was the first to be corrupted by the hiss. Slowly, over the years. His need for control only made it worse.
Roll credits.
It was Trench who took the projector to the nostalgia department. He opened the door to the Hiss. Just like that.
It's so beautiful.
With Hedron dead, the Hiss tried to corrupt me too. But I'm stronger than them. We're stronger. They're waiting. They'll try to stop us.
My sister had this dream. Bad dream. And the whole world was dreaming with her.
Dylan?
She convinced herself that she was awake. She's always been stubborn. I knew I had to end her dream. I had to wake her up. I had to rip down the poster she'd been staring at. Cut off her eyelids to make her see. To save her.
No, Dylan. You did not. This is Bird Box.
I know he's still there somewhere. Locked inside. I know, because that's how it was
Hey,
for
I know,
me.
Chris. Dylan. Hi. You're level 30. Excuse me? What the fuck? Are we just supposed to go? Hi. No. Not that. Yay! Trophy for something. I wonder if all thing. I feel like level 30. Hi, I'm a friend. Okay, well, music changed, so. Shit, I don't fucking know. Okay, thanks for the alert breaking. Good luck with your call. No. No exploding things. One like went away. I'm scared it's just gonna forget here. Baby, you're a firework. Or did I not? Sus. Ah! Confirmed enemy spawn. Okay, stand up. Enemies. There you are. Yes. I must take the high ground. Hi. That's a lot of enemies. Oh my goodness. Ah! Fuck you. Goodbye, Red World. Ugh. Do you have to do all of it all over again? Really? Really? What if we just yeet our way across? Yeet. I did, yes, Aether. Okay, but sir. It was awesome. It was so much fun. It was not at all what I was anticipating. Nice call, breaking. So satisfying. Barely need friends. Can I have a friend? Oh shit. Danger. 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 This is my high ground. This is where I live. I don't want to explode this up again. I hate explode things. Have a body. You didn't take my gift. Friend! Danger friend, danger friend. Well, you will still explode, and that would be weird. Hey, Mr. Urky. Is that actually... Is that an Ilky ult? I see you swirling explodey friend left, it seems. What if you just let me move on without fighting explodey friend? Breaking, thank you for the gift sub to Mr. Urky. Thank you very much, Breaking. Hello, Yelly friend. I think we're supposed to do battle, but I don't know where you are and you scare me. Oh, did it just die? I accept. I don't think I killed you, but I accept. Like, would I have accidentally killed it somehow, maybe? Yeah, I don't fucking know. Not for right now. Do not dash into him. I wasn't planning on dashing into him when I say as I dash. I thought you meant like just combat related. We got there. We got to Dylan. If you dash into him, you
Dylan's in a
soft
coma.
lock. Oh shit.
I don't know if there's anything of him left in there. If he'll ever find his way back. The portal's been closed, but the hiss is still in the oldest house. And the lockdown can't be lifted as long as any trace of it remains. I'm working on a solution with my management team, but there is still a long road ahead. I'm the director of the Federal Bureau of Control. We're in this together. You and I.
Alright. Actual GG's. Cool. Why am I facing? Yay! Or is it? Yeah, right? That was awesome. What a fantastic game. Yeah, for real this time. Another variety game down. We did it. Aether, I don't know why you're Y facing. Your face when you saw the credits, yeah. It does feel good to be done the game. I'm glad that I persevered today because I was not feeling well earlier, so. Oh my god, painted. Fuck. Oh no. Fuck. We have a new outfit! You are the director of the Federal Bureau of Control. The crisis is not over. Your work is not done. Neat. Plants. So it's the most difficult challenge, arguably. I would say it is from Hollow Knight. And I'm going to do a full stream of it. Attempts. And odds are good I won't do it during that stream. I guess I'll do that this week sometime. Because I'm going to start a run tomorrow. We'll see how tomorrow's run goes. And maybe, like, I'll commit to doing it after the next run. Where's the best place to cut these to fuck YouTube? What? To fuck YouTube? What? That was awesome. That game is a mindfuck for sure. I need to go, like... There's still so much to do, right? Like, there's still so much to clean up for the platinum. And then there's the DLC and stuff. They get a whole lot of suspense, but then the VOD ends equals fuck YouTube. I mean, I guess, like, after the last credits roll, but then there's not that much gameplay left after that. Ugh. Anyway, I'm gonna call the stream here. You have the art and making of Control book, nice. Yeah, I'm gonna play all of the DLC because I want 100% for trophies. I'm getting a bit of a headache and I'm still feeling a little iffy. P High Socks, thank you so much. Thank you. So there's stuff to wrap up for this game. I will decide how much of it I want to do on stream versus if I just want to run through stuff off stream. I'm not sure yet. DLC will be massive Alan Wake spoilers. I should be playing Alan Wake first, is what you're saying, Minerva? Anyway, let's raid someone. Let's raid Jalapeno. She's playing Grounded for part 2. Heck yeah. Foundation is just Control story. Okay. There we go. Thanks for hanging out today, guys. The run today ended in a disappointing fashion, but I was really happy with it overall. I'm really glad that we wrapped up Control today. It means a few things. So we'll have Pantheon 5. I'll figure out when I want to do that. We need to do Resident Evil 2 Remake at some point. And then I want to play Kena. So I'll figure out when to do all of this stuff. Because I'm not sure yet. But anyway, have a great rest of your day. Go raid Jalapeno. Root her on for Grounded for part 2. And I'll be back tomorrow. We will start a fresh attempt tomorrow, which I'm excited about. Love you guys so much. Thank you for 31 subs today, even though I'm pretty sure like 95% of those were just meme subs. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I said that already. Okay, bye. Love you. Man, I'm so slow over here.